Namaste, welcome to Ybi Foundation. Let's learn, practice and upskill. Let's understand how Pd.Series function can be used to create Pandas series. Now, explore how the Pd.Series function allows us to create a Pandas series. Pandas series is a one-dimensional array-like structure. The default syntax to create Pandas series is Pd.Series, and this function accepts 4 optional arguments as data, index, data type and name. Let's understand each optional argument one by one. Data. This is the actual content or data that will be stored in the Pandas series. The data can be a Python list, a dictionary, or even a scalar value. Index. The row index represents the labels assigned to each rows in the series. It must be of the same length as the data. By default, Pandas assigns row indices starting from 0 as 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. But you can customize row index. And non-unique index values are also allowed. Dtype or data type argument is used to define the data type of Pandas series like integers, floats, or strings. If you do not specify any data type, then it will be automatically inferred from the data type of the input data. Name or the column label of the Pandas series often used to give a meaningful title to column. In summary, the Pd.Series function is a flexible way to create and label a one-dimensional array in Pandas. Optional arguments are also given to specify the input data, row indexing, data type, and the column name. Let's create a Pandas series using the optional argument data. We use the code Pd.Series, square bracket, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Here, for optional data argument, we are passing a Python list of values 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. This creates a one-dimensional Pandas series where the data are stored sequentially, with the default row index starting from 0 and column name or column index as 0. If the data type of Pandas series is not provided, then it will be inferred from the data type of input data. Now, let's focus on another optional argument, index, in the Pd.Series function. This argument is useful when, instead of using the default numeric index of 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on, we want to assign a custom index to the rows. In this code, the index argument allows us to assign our own custom row index for each data in the series. So, instead of using default index starting from 0, we now have assigned custom row index as first, second, third and so on. This code creates a one-dimensional Pandas series where the data are stored sequentially, with the custom row index as first, second, third and so on. Column name or column index is still 0 and data type of Pandas series is inferred from the data type of input data. We can also use date, text or other data types as custom row index. This custom row index makes your data much easier to interpret, especially when dealing with time series or categorical data. By default, Pd.Series function infer the data type from the input data values. To create a Pandas series with a specific data type, you can use the optional argument dtype to define the output data type of the Pandas series. In this code, we are creating a Pandas series with integer values 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. By using Dtype equal to float, our function will now accept input integer data and give output Pandas series with float. So instead of 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15 as output integer values, we now have 11.0, 12.0, 13.0, 14.0 and 15.0 as output float values. This is the use of the dtype optional argument. It gives you option to convert input data type into your required output data type. You can convert integer to float, string to categorical data, and so on. In the Pd.Series function, there is an optional argument called name. This argument is used to assign a label or name to the Pandas series. In this code, we have created a series with values 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, with row index values as first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Additionally, we have used the optional argument name to set the Pandas series column label or name to student name. This column label or name helps you to identify the Pandas series easily and will act as a label or identifier. If you want to identify or label your series, the name argument is very useful. Because the name argument provides a unique identity to the series, making it easier for you to understand and manage your data efficiently. Time to check your understanding. Did you know what is the use of optional argument, data type? Your options are: Option A, data type defines the name of the series. Option B, it specifies the data type of the output series. Option C, it sets the index labels for the series. Option D, it determines the number of values in the series. Your time starts now. Correct answer is option B. It specifies the data type of the output series. The explanation for correct answer is: the dtype argument in Pd.Series is used to explicitly define the data type of the series being created. If dtype is not specified, Pandas will try to infer the data type from the input data. However, by using type you can force the series to have a specific data type, such as int for integer values, float for floating point values, str for string values, category for categorical data, bool for boolean values true and false. Let's practice and learn by doing. You have a Pandas series with the following data: 1, 2, none, 4 and 5. What will be the resulting data type of Pandas series in each of these scenarios? For correct answer, check discussion or comment section. Let's like and subscribe for more quick insights. Thanks for watching. अधिक जानकारी के लिए लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब करें। देखने के लिए धन्यवाद।